Visit any great city and you're going to find some great buildings. And if you happen to own one of these buildings, there's going to come a day where you got to sell. And when that day comes, you're going to have to sign an exclusive listing agreement. And when that day comes, you're going to have to sign an exclusive listing agreement. And when that day comes, you no longer have to sign an exclusive listing agreement. Did I get it right that time? Okay, great. What's next? I'm Benny Spensieri of CRES International and Ferris Global, always bringing you the best in commercial real estate, business, and finance. You've probably already heard about our CRES International Preferred Investor Program, where we get investors off-market properties. But did you know we also offer the Preferred Investor Program to sellers who don't have to sign a listing agreement anymore to sell their properties? You heard that right. No exclusive listing agreement. Look, we get it. There's a lot of reason why sellers don't want to list with brokerages. Maybe they don't want their employees or their clients to know. Maybe they don't want their shareholders or lenders to know. Maybe they don't have confidence in real estate brokerages. Maybe they don't want to pay a commission. The last one I can't help you with, but I can tell you that we never lose a client over commission. And since we already have the buyer for your property ready to buy right now, you'll have the confidence to know that CRES International is going to get the job done. And to be completely honest, we'd rather sell your property than list it anyway. So today we're going to introduce you to the CRES International Preferred Investor Program, where we'll introduce you to off-market properties. And if you're a seller, you'll no longer have to sign a listing agreement to sell your property at top dollar. Leave it up to us. And if you're really serious about selling, stick around till the end, where I'm going to show you the secret to attract great buyers for your property. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's do this.
The Preferred Investor Program, das bevorzugte Anlegerprogramm. The Preferred Investor Program, el programa de inversionista preferencial.
Everyone's talking about CRES International's Preferred Investor Program, and just about everyone wants to become a preferred investor. And why not? Investors are getting off-market properties, sellers are selling their properties with no exclusive listing agreement. This sounds like real estate paradise to me. Off-market means less competition and a possible great deal. And not having an exclusive arrangement means you don't have to pay a fee if we don't bring the buyer. Folks, it doesn't get better than this. Well, actually it does. What? Who brought him back in? You forgot to mention commission rate. Oh yeah, the commission rate. Every seller's favorite subject. Well, you'll be happy to know that we charge a lot less than other companies do out there, and we have never lost a seller over a commission. Oh really? And how do you do this? It's simple. With the amount of investors we have available, it's very likely you're going to receive the winning offer. It's a conveyor belt of business, and with the high volume of business we do, we can offer our sellers a lower commission rate. And this is what I mean when I say we already have your buyer. All right, smart guy. Who are these buyers? They're our preferred investors who are carefully vetted through our company, and they have the money. Every investor has to submit proof of funds before they submit an offer to any of our sellers. No proof of funds, no offers, no property. They have the experience. We like it that they have the money, but we like it even better when they own properties. This shows us that they're actually buying property and not just talking about it. Our investors are motivated. What good is it if they have the money and they have the experience, but they don't make legitimate offers? You mean to tell me that your investors always make legitimate offers when they're buying properties? Folks, we all know there's investors out there that don't mind wasting everybody's time making offers that nobody's ever going to accept. In the real estate world, they're known as low ballers. Their tactic is to bounce from property to property in search of the desperate seller that's going to take their unreasonably low offer. Our preferred investors are just the opposite. They're professionals who are more interested in purchasing property rather than looking for the deal. Now don't get me wrong, when the great deal comes along, we get them those too. But while the others are out there on the eternal search, our investors are actually buying. Okay, that's enough of that guy. He's a little annoying. I'm going to take back over the show. Let's see. Low commissions, high-priced property, no listing agreement. Oh yeah, I did forget something. If you're a seller and you become a preferred investor, you also have access to all the off-market property that we have. After all, you may want to buy a property with all the money you're going to make on the sale of your property? The 1031 exchange has been used successfully by our investors to increase their portfolios and increase their wealth. But folks, that's a whole nother episode of Commercial Inc. Be sure to stay tuned for that one. But getting back to our preferred investor program, although we have a lot of property available for sale, we may not have that specific property you're looking for at this moment. For example, we have mobile home parks, apartment buildings, assisted living facilities, medical facilities, hotels, retail centers, industrial buildings, office buildings, but we may not have that property you're looking for. You might be looking for a mobile home park. That includes apartment units. Half of them are assisted living facility units. And since we have assisted facility units on site, we're also going to need a medical facility. We might need a hotel on site and a retail center where they can shop and eat. You might even request zoning to be industrial in case you want to build a storage facility unit. And let's not forget an office where everybody's got to check in. Now that's a tall order, and more than likely we may not have that particular property available at the moment. But just because we don't have the property available at the time doesn't mean we can't get it. When our preferred investors let us know what they're looking for, our agents get the message and they go out and find the properties for our investors. It's like having more than one agent working for you at the same time. Well, we're getting close to the end, and I did promise our property owners I would share the secret of how they can attract a lot of good buyers. Folks, there are thousands of property on the market at any given time. Hotels, retail centers, office complexes, you name it. The trick is to make sure yours is the property everybody's looking at. So if you've been following Commercial Inc., you probably already figured out what the secret is. The secret is to get your property on the next episode of Commercial Inc. There is no better way to show off your property than turning it into an episode of Commercial Inc., the greatest commercial real estate vlog ever. Commercial Inc. turns your property into a real estate show where hundreds of thousands of commercial investors are watching. That's a lot of money looking at your property. Commercial Inc. incorporates all the bells and whistles that attract investors to your property. Dramatic area drone footage, 3D modeling and virtual tours, development and conversions, virtual enhancements, and of course, professional narration. Folks, don't just show your property, turn your property into a show. Get it on the next episode of Commercial Inc. Well, we certainly covered a lot today. Selling property with no exclusive listing, finding and buying off-market property, low commissions, preferred investor program, the Commercial Inc. show. I think we got it all. Well, I don't know about you, but I had a great time today. Thanks for joining me on today's episode of Commercial Inc. I can't wait to see you on the next episode. If you want to find out more about our new commercial listings, business finance, anything to do with commercial real estate, be sure to subscribe. Until then, see you on the next episode of Commercial Inc.
All right, cut.
Okay. Hey, that came out pretty good. I think we did a good job.
Yeah.
By the way, whose idea was it to invite that other guy onto the show? It was my idea. I thought the show could use a little more flair. Oh, really? So I don't bring enough flair to the show. Maybe I should start wearing some cheap tropical shirts. Hey, what are you talking about cheap? This shirt cost me 20 bucks. You wear the same CRES shirt every episode and you call me cheap. That's because I'm promoting my show. You should be doing the same. I am. I'm just doing it with more flair. Oh, really? Well, let's find out right now. Folks, we're taking a vote. Who do you want to see hosting this show from now on? Me or Mr. Hawaiian Shirt Guy? Leave your answer in the comment section below. And don't worry about hurting the Hawaiian Shirt Guy's feelings. He can take it. What do you mean my feelings? You should be more worried about your feelings. You know what? I had about enough of you, your mouth, and your shirt. I think it's time to make my audience smile again. What do you think? That's funny, because I was thinking the same thing. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's do this.